Illustrator Exercise 1, Pathfinder. So within Illustrator, open the file, Pathfinder Panel Worksheet. Again, don't work tiny. Zoom in so you can see what you're doing. So at least Command 0, fill the screen. Spacebar, slide the file around so you're center up your screen with where you're going to work. All right, so the Pathfinder allows you to combine objects or use one object to delete a portion of another where they overlap or intersect. So it's a very useful tool to create complicated shapes using basic shapes. So going through these steps here, 1 through 9, I'm not going to do each one, doing this one by one. You can follow the instructions. You're going to need the Pathfinder palette open. So go to Window, Pathfinder, and you should see this. You can put it wherever you want so that it's close to your work. You're going to click and drag across the two shapes, and then within your Pathfinder shape here, you're going to click and do whatever button they're calling out. So for the first one, I'm going to combine these, unite. Okay. Then with the selection tool, hold on the Option key, click and drag this into the outlines box, and then flip the fill in the stroke so that we're just seeing the stroke. Minus front. Again, just follow along the button that matches the one that's circled. Option drag this over. Outline it. Okay. There's a button, whether you want to use that or you're going to flip the colors, fine. But that shows you what you're truly getting. Again, intersect. Option drag. Outline that. Okay, as you can see, it's the same thing. It's just flipping the fill and stroke. All right, so do all 9 of those. And then the practice portion, you're going to combine multiple shapes to make one object. So after you've done all 9 of the different possibilities with the Pathfinder, you're going to start out with clouds. Might as well follow their colors, make them blue or gray. And just with circles, these don't have to be exactly the same as what you're seeing. You know, the example, just put together a number of circles. So it's cloud-like. Then you're going to select all of those circles. With the Pathfinder, unite. You see all the interior lines go away. Instead of being multiple objects, now this is one. The easiest way to tell when this is all one, I'm going to go back one step, I'm going to undo. If I put a stroke around everything, you can see that those are all individual objects. If I unite that, now I can see that it's one. Okay, so you should be able to follow along with this. I shouldn't need to explain everything. The football, you just two circles, where they overlap, that's your shape. Decide which button you want to use. The heart, the only difficult part to this, use the rectangle tool. Click and drag, hold the shift key so you get a square. Selection tool. And then rotate. If you hold the shift key, you can constrain it so that it just goes in 45-degree increments. Let go of the mouse first. All right, so there's your square. You're going to add two circles to that and combine them, unite them. All right, so the moon is real similar to the football. You're just going to use a different piece. The one thing to be aware of when you're doing any of these things, so I'll do the football just so that I can point this out. And you can work off to the side. You don't have to work in the little amount of space given. All right, so those overlap. If I turn off the fill on both of them, you can see how they overlap. If you want to adjust it, selection tool, and make that shape bigger or smaller. Select both. Now, minus front, minus back, all these, crop, it gets a little confusing. The easiest one is to just divide. Wherever it overlaps is going to become a separate object. And when you click divide, if you look and see that there's center points on those two circles, when you divide that, those go away. Now, the thing to know about working with anything that you've used the Pathfinder on, in order to select individual objects, you have to use the group select, the white arrow with the plus sign. These are automatically grouped when you use the Pathfinder. So if you want to eliminate these two pieces, you have to use the group select tool. Select delete, and you're left with your object. You can fill it, go from there. Okay, so the key there is don't forget about the group select tool. All right, so that's going to be the same case for doing the moon. The heart is going to be unite, just as the clouds were. The star, key, piece of pie, waves. Look at the object, see what basic shapes are included or used to remove a piece, and see if you can figure that out. Save the file. It's going to be AI example or exercise 1, Pathfinder panel, first initial, last name.